Hey guys, welcome to the video, and I wanted to do something kind of different today. I wanted to play the demo for the sixth time, sorry, but I wanted to play it again, but fail everything that I think I can. As you're going to see very quickly, there's certain things we can't fail, but there are indeed things that we can. Also, this potentially gives us new dialogue. We learned some new things. One thing of which, in this very first tutorial even, I was kind of taken aback by, and I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are down below. So yeah, let's start off here with the tutorial fight. So we're fighting Rodney here, and you know, usually you're gonna kick his butt. It's real easy. It's the tutorial. So you know, in my head, it's like we probably can't actually lose this, but you know, we're about to find out if maybe we can. But let's see what happens here. As you can see, we're kind of getting low on health, and I'm curious if we can lose. And immediately Rodney potions us, which I was like, wow, all right, well, I guess that's how the tutorial keeps you going. And yeah, Rodney's sitting here with a bag of 99 high potions just for you, just so you can't lose. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But the more we get hit, we get some interesting dialogue. Like, you disappoint me, Clive. That was pretty intense to hear over and over again. If you fought like this in the field, you'd be dead.
Don't die. You know I can't bring people back.
I freaked out when I heard this, because I was like, what did Joshua just say? Don't die, Clive? I can't bring you back. You're literally the Phoenix. How? How? That makes no sense to me. So, you know, let me know in the comments what you guys thought about that voice line. Because, I mean, obviously, you know, probably not much to read into. But, like, can't he do that? Or is that just, like, just because he's never transformed yet, he's like, I don't know what I'm capable of. I can't do that yet. Or not at all. Who knows? But, next up will be, since there's really nothing to do between the training in this moment, we jump right into the Goblin Fight. And I actually have just never seen the game over screen. So I just kind of wanted to lose. But surprisingly, or I should say not surprisingly, your teammates will also try to potion you. However, if you're lucky, you can run away from them, and they can't reach you in time, or their priorities will shift. So here I am getting hit real bad, and here comes Tyler. I got you, and I am trying to run away so fast, guys. It is ridiculous. And luckily, he kind of just gives up. He gives up, and Wade is just, you know, potions aren't for him. And we're able to get our first game over screen. One more hit, come on! Oh no!
Lord Rossfield.
It's kind of crazy to hear the different voice lines from Wade and Tyler here. But look at this. This is pretty cool. Nice, sleek. I just noticed that you get additional potions and high potions when you retry. Maybe that's just the demo or the tutorial missions in the beginning. But I love the animation when you hit retry too. It's pretty sick. Very Phoenix-like icon of fire. I definitely was very impressed with it. Looks cool. Looks cool.
See, I like that shit, right? That was a cool, let's retry.
All right, and then we're just going to move on straight to the Gigas. Gigas here, awesome nod. There's a Buster Sword lodged into that club. I thought that was sick. But I was curious if anything different happened if we lost to the Gigas. So here we are about to get that last hit in.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh!
I failed you.
And holy crap. Ben Starr, you are awesome. That was a very, very crazy, blood-curdling scream. That was pretty good. So, props, Ben. Props, Ben. But very cool. So, obviously, you know, we haven't seen all the potential dialogue bits on death, or if Clive screams 38 different ways, and I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff. But we were ready to go into the next big deal, where I was like, okay, here we go. We have our cinematic strikes, our cinematic evasions, and then bad breath. Does bad breath do what we're used to? Bajillion status effects. So I'm going to try to get bad breath here.
Try to hurt him a bit. Maybe it'll make him do it. Can't help. Oh, here we go.
However, the Morble is just, you know, just damage. I was a little bummed. I was like, okay, that's not so bad. Maybe the Malboros later will be worse. But then I was really excited because here we go, guys. The first opportunity to probably fail something ever in this entire demo. I'm like, am I going to get eaten? This is going to be crazy. Like, I'm freaking out. So I'm super excited for this moment. So what you're supposed to do is jump in the air. The tutorial says, hey, you got like a limited amount of time to press square or, you know, maybe bad happens. So, you know, for the purposes of this showcase, I wanted to see what happens if you failed. And I was blown away by the fact that it just keeps going. It just literally keeps spinning. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It literally just spins. I died. I was laughing. Chat was freaking out. I could not believe it. It was just straight up tutorial mode. You were safe. You were safe to try out your first cinematic strike. So that didn't bode well for the next one probably too, but I still had to test it. I'm pressing all the buttons. I'm trying so hard because, you know, like, sure, we're all going to win these fights, but like, what happens if you lose? You know, the developers work on losing animations. I mean, what if this thing ate you? You know, no one would have saw it. You know, we would have kicked this thing's ass and never known. But alas, looks like you cannot lose this particular cinematic strike. You have to hit the button. Oh god, I'm dying over here. This is hilarious.
No! Before it recovers!
Alright, but here we go. Cinematic Evasion. Maybe we can fail it, but I don't have high hopes. But here we go. Let's see what happens.
I cannot fall here.
Oh! Cinematic Evasion time. Okay, same deal. Can we hit R1 before the time runs out? And, no surprise. Hashtag, it still spins. So, I'm just like, wow. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I even went to the bathroom and got a drink. And just to see if there was maybe a timer attached to it, maybe. But, yeah, nope, not at all. Even after, like, a 5-minute break, just could not fail. So, sadly, no failure there. But then I was like, you know what? We got this Dragoon who does some cool stuff. Maybe we can fail in this fight.
Clive, look out!
No! And oh my god, you could fail. Gee, I was like, okay, look at that. You just take a nice chunk of damage, cool animation. So I was like, this was pretty sick. But then I remembered, oh yeah, we get an opportunity to throw a fireball at him. What happens if we fail the fireball?
But I won't.
He's open!
Hilariously, the Dragoon saw it coming because you took so long, dodged it, and just smacked you in the face. And then I actually tried to win this, but got jumped.
Oh! Failed them. What have you done?
Pretty cool, though. We got a little Rodney line out of that. That was pretty crazy. I love the attention to detail and, like, these lines of, like, they're devastated at the death, at the loss. Moving on here to the final fight of the demo, Phoenix versus the Icon of Fire. There's a lot of new things that I might be one of the, few people who, like, did a perfect fight, but there's a lot of stuff I missed in this fight. So, failing this kind of reveals something cool. It's almost like, I thought about this in our first playthrough. Ifrit's really going for that core. I don't know if that's like he's just trying to rip his heart out or some stuff, but Phoenix got a little something in his chest, and Ifrit's like, I want it, please, please. So that was pretty cool to see, like, losing that one in particular.
What is this? If you find yourself low on
And then I was blown away by this. I never got low enough to even see this prompt, so this was brand new for me, maybe not for you guys, but I was like, are you kidding? We had to get out of jail, free card, Flames of Rebirth. If we're low, press circle, you're good to go. So I was very excited to see what this did. All right, execute Flames of Rebirth. I'll do that right now. Oh, however, I wasn't fast enough. But still, I kind of was okay with that because we saw the actual lose animation for just like a regular hit. Just falls into the ruins and Ifrit just watches you fall. Kind of like anticlimactic, but still kind of cool. Just like, all right, that was pretty interesting. But I was still pretty stoked to see Flames of Rebirth. Oh god, I didn't even see you guys. Oh my god. Oh, what happened? How was it? Oh shit! And that one just freaking grabs his face and drags him over. Absolutely insane. But now my health's low enough to perhaps finally try Flames of Rebirth, and here it is. Flames of Rebirth! Pretty cool. Full health. We're good to go, and continue the demo. That was cool. That was cool. That was pretty fucking cool. Ah! Oh, Eikon. That was my neck. How dare you. I wish to do more damage now. And then finally, we got our opportunity to fight Ifrit back. However, it looks like we hit nothing but pillar because failing that prompt, Ifrit just jumps over you like a boss, like, ha. Haha. You're slow. So I thought that was pretty funny. Just Ifrit just hops straight over you, you head plant into the pillar, and you wonder where he is. Now it's Ifrit's turn. What happens if you fail the Damnation Hellfire? We know he gets the, you know, we all played the demo at this point. We know he gets Hellfire in, but what happens if he goes full Hellfire level 5 Damnation or whatever this is? 4, 3, 2, 1. Just straight up kills the Phoenix. Damnation Hellfire, or whatever you want to call it. Just Josh was like, I can't even rebirth out of this one. There's no we are gone. So not much change there with the main animation. It's still Hellfire, it still blows up the entire ruin, but this time just takes out Joshua. Alright, now we're over to the iconic challenge with Chirada and Superna. And they had just one little prompt in their fight, so I want to see what happens if we failed it. Oh, shit! Just straight up air combos you, flips you in the air. Pretty cool. And that was really it for their fight. That was just that one prompt. And then finally we have Benedikta. She has a couple prompts in this one that I was really curious what would happen if we failed. One's actually pretty hilarious. But here's our first one, where she gets her wings and literally lays the beat down. Ooh. Man. Like, I'm surprised we lived. That seems devastating being thrown through a building. Then we have Rammelfall. Failing this one, I don't even know how Clive survives this. Like, this failure, I don't understand. Like, crushed. Tons of damage. Crushed. Damn, that seemed painful. Now it's our opportunity to fight back. And we embarrassingly miss. But, you know, hey, Torgal gets a shot. And we miss again. And we get shot. Pretty hilarious. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Did we just miss those shots? It was very embarrassing. Torgal just looking like, did you seriously fail that? And that was basically it. That's all the failures. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And catch you on the next one.